Right now, the world is watching as Israel and Iran exchange waves of missiles and airstrikes. Cities are shaken, families are grieving, and the future feels uncertain. But in the midst of chaos, there are lessons about resilience, leadership, and the human spirit that can inspire every one of us, no matter where we live. Let's be clear, war is pain, loss, and destruction. Just in the past days, dozens of lives, children, women, scientists, have been lost on both sides. Homes and dreams shattered in an instant. And yet, history shows us that even in the darkest times, people find the strength to endure, rebuild, and hope again. Leaders and nations make choices that shape the fate of millions, but so do individuals. Prime Minister Netanyahu said he acted to prevent a catastrophe, believing he had no other choice. Iran, in turn, responded with force, claiming defense and dignity. But here's the truth. While we can't always choose what happens to us, we can choose our response. We can choose courage over fear, hope over despair, and compassion over hatred. What does this mean for you and me? It means that when life feels like a battlefield, when you're facing setbacks, heartbreak, or loss, you have a choice. You can surrender to the chaos, or you can dig deep and find your inner strength. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. Thomas Paine. It's in the struggle that we discover what we're truly made of.
Great leaders throughout history have called us to a higher standard. Mankind must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation. The foundation of such a method is love. Martin Luther King Jr. If you want to end the war, then instead of sending guns, send books. Instead of sending tanks, send pens. Instead of sending soldiers, send teachers.
Malala Yousafzai peace isn't just the absence of war, it's the presence of understanding, empathy, and vision. Maybe you're not in a war zone, but you're fighting your own battles, at work, in your family, or within yourself. Remember, conflict is inevitable, but combat is optional. The mind is your greatest weapon. True strength is refusing to give up, even when the world feels against you. As the world prays for peace in the Middle East, let's also look inward. Let's choose to be the peacemakers in our own lives. Let's learn from the resilience of those living through conflict and honor them by building bridges, not walls. If you're struggling right now, don't give up. Every hardship is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. In the end, the greatest victories are not won on the battlefield, but in the hearts and minds of people who refuse to let hatred win. If this message moved you, share it. Let's spread hope, not fear. And let's remember, even in the darkest times, a single act of courage can light the way. Subscribe for more motivation. Drop a comment. What's your hope for the future?